Hey everyone, my name is Erik Burton. Hopefully, we're live. It is December 23rd, 2022. Man, is the month of December this year going extremely fast. We're getting close to the major holidays of the year, and then all of a sudden, the new year is coming, and all of those New Year's resolutions are going to start kicking in, right? I have been on a journey for quite a long time now, ever since 2015. You click in the link in the description below, you can go to erikburton.com and you can get some more information on me personally. I used to be a collegiate head coach. I used to coach in college for approximately 12 years. And once I got done, about 2015, I started to realize that I could do something online and do something for myself. So ever since then, about 2015, I have been working for myself from home, online especially, a little bit of offline work as well, but mostly as an entrepreneur being online and learning the game that I needed to learn. Today, I want to go through just a little bit with you. We're going to have these live videos consistently, probably at least twice a week. I also have my live training videos in my Facebook VIP group and also on my private webinar training with my actual people that sign up under me and with me to go through this together. And we're going to go through a few things here. As you can see on the screen, $1 today turns into a six-figure business. And that's actually true. I've already done it myself, and many, many others have done it and are starting to see consistent results because of the fact that they are consistent like I am. They follow me, they follow a mentor, whoever that mentor might be. I do the same thing. I follow my mentor, who's a multimillionaire. And if you know multimillionaires, they didn't get that way because they don't know what they're doing, okay? I am a six-figure per year earner, and it consistently improves every single year since 2015. And I can tell you this much, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on out there, and a lot of things are said. A lot of so-called gurus want to tell you all these kind of things, but they don't really want to help you along. You don't really see them speaking with you in person. And that needs to change. And in this situation with me, that's what I am. That's what I do. So I mentioned those private webinars, those private meetings once a week or twice a week. They're archived. That means if you can't show up to those meetings, you can always watch the replays because you are in my team and you're a part of my responsibility to mentor you with this type of situation. Anyone who is interested, click on the link in the description below. And once you connect with me, once you sign up and get started, I will see that and I will be able to connect with you as well through the various social media and so forth, as you're going to see here in a moment. So yes, can you make $100,000 per year without even having a product, business, or an offer? Yes, you can. Okay. And once you go through this video, which is about 42 minutes or so, then you can scroll down and it says, yes, let me in. If you make that decision, if it takes you a little bit longer to do that, that's okay. Most people are either one way or the other. They're going to make a decision fairly quickly, or some people want to watch it a couple times for the next week or so, or maybe longer. If you're those type of people, that's okay too. Just remember that taking action is probably one of the most important things, because you're never ever going to really actually find out if this is the right thing for you or not. Now, I'm not saying that I am perfect or anyone else is perfect in their decision making, but I can tell you that getting to that six-figure level, I actually wish that I had someone like myself with the knowledge and understanding of what is necessary to do that in 2015. I did not. Okay. And they didn't really have a lot of live events or things going on in 2015. It was kind of a new thing, and most people weren't really doing that. Social media was on fire, but Facebook and YouTube and so forth. But with the private webinar situation and the private things that you can do with your little group, it's easier to educate them on what is necessary and what the next steps need to be. Okay. So, yes, today $1 today turns into a six-figure business inevitably. If you're consistent, if you stick with the plan, and even if it takes you 2 or 3 months to really see any type of return on that initial investment. Okay. So next up, once you get to this page, if you do click on this page and enter your information, which is just going to be an email address, you'll get to this next page and you'll want to start with this first step, which is the fast start training. Now, this one's about 35 minutes. You don't want to skip any of it because there's pertinent information in here that will help you step by step to initiate the first phases of this. And you'll see that that Enroll Now button will give you the information in the video to tell you when to do that. Okay. And it is a fast start training. Yes, it is about 35 minutes. So those of you who don't take, too long, you can go through this video within, the first hour of actually watching me, or the first hour of when you actually get to this first initial page right here that you can click on the link in the description below and get to, or you can submit your email and get started that way as well. And it will bring you to these steps. And there's only 3 steps. Okay. There is a Facebook group that you can get involved with, and then also the Enroll Now button that we'll go through here in a moment. Okay. So the Fast Start training is 35 minutes. It will go through the simple process of what you need to do. Basically, it talks about a digital asset. If you don't know what that is, it's basically like, for instance, having a brand new car that you've just purchased. Okay, that's not a digital asset, that's a physical asset if you do certain things. It's also a physical liability, or a debt liability if you're still making payments on it, if you don't use it for a certain purpose. And my purpose is talking about something like rideshare, like Lyft or Uber. There's a lot of people out there that think that they can purchase a brand new vehicle and then go connect with the Uber or Lyft app and get qualified, however they're going to get qualified, and then start driving for Uber or Lyft on their app and get paid for it. And they use that physical asset, that car, to actually produce income, or at least help to produce income, because you still have to drive the car, you still have to insure the car, you still have to maintain the car, and you still have to pay those dreadful taxes that everybody seems to have to pay for as well. So the problem with that kind of mindset on a physical asset is that you have all of these expenses that pile up that you really don't think about. Then you have taxes on top of that, and all of a sudden that rideshare Uber Lyft idea goes from, wow, I can make $20 an hour, to, wow, I only made like $4 an hour after all expenses, because that's actually the way you have to look at it. Well, with a digital asset, it's not the same thing. And people every day are doing this. They're using 1 or 2 specific digital assets to make them multiple streams of income. You can start with one. That's what this is starting with one stream of income, and you can move on from there. Okay, so go through the Fast Start training. Okay, and once you do that, it's about 35 minutes. If you're ready to go from there, which, if you're the type of person that wants to get going for the new year to actually start something from home that makes you a side income, or eventually a full-time income, click on the Enroll Now for $1. Okay. That's how much it costs to start. I've done the same thing. That's how much it costs me to start. Okay. And once you're done with that, then you can go to the second step. See step 2 right here. And you'll see that the second step is the system setup. Okay, these are the 3 steps. They're that simple. Okay, this one is approximately 20 minutes, and this video takes you through how to set up your system and what specifically you need to do in order to get your system set up. Now, remember, this is a digital asset that you are creating for yourself. That means it becomes evergreen. Once you pay for it once, it's yours for life. Okay. You have the 100% rights to it for life and to have the capability of earning income over and over and over. And this is not a flash in the pan. Okay. There's a lot of programs and people out there promoting things that come and go after 6 months or a year or 2 years. And it really just doesn't become a digital asset for someone that's evergreen. Evergreen meaning that this is going to last for years to come. This system has been in the works and been producing income for millions, well, maybe not millions, maybe hundreds of thousands of people for the past 10 years now. So if it's been doing that consistently for at least 10 years, do you think it has another 10 years to go? Well, yes. This digital asset is in for the long haul. If you're making $1,000 a month promoting it and using it in net profit, that's great. It's better than going out and driving for Uber and purchasing all of these things and actually not getting your money back yet until the car falls apart, maybe a year, 2 years later, or it's having mechanical problems and you have to continue to replace all these parts and all these things. And that's money going out the door. Well, with a digital asset like this, a tool that people use to build their own business, whatever business it might be, that's what this is for. A good example is people out there who go searching for buried treasure. Okay. I love that. I love that concept, going out and searching for gold and silver and diamonds and jewelry. And that's wonderful. But actually, this is the digital asset that is actually selling the picks and shovels for those people to go out and dig for that gold and silver and precious jewels. Okay. So would you rather be the one going out prospecting for that gold and silver and digging and trying to find it, trying to get lucky? Or would you want to be the one who has a digital asset that is selling those people the tools to actually go and find that special thing that they're looking for? Well, that's what this is. Okay. So there are millions of people around the world that are trying to build a business from home. And I don't care what it is. I don't care what niche it is. You have to have customers. You have to have customers that you can eventually learn how to follow up with and learn how to convert into sales for you and your business. Okay. And that's what this is. Okay. It's a digital asset that you purchase once and you can use over and over like an evergreen product to continue to earn income on a daily, weekly, or monthly and or yearly basis. Okay. So once you go through the setup system right here on step 2, about 20 minutes, then we'll get to the step 3, which is the endless instant traffic. Now, you can also click on the link in the description below and connect with me on instant traffic that you can learn how to get, that we'll go over here in a moment. Okay. And I will help you in coaching you to actually produce that. Now, this video also does that. This video is about 52 minutes long, and it goes over the specific certain traffic connections that we use, that I use consistently. And there are many other traffic sources out there, including social media. But if you do go through this video and look at that, you'll see that we use a specific model for our traffic. And you'll see here that you can click on this link here to sign up for that instant traffic. Now, signing up for the account is free. And then you can go through our specific training right here to get the information on that. Okay. Now, once you get done with all three of those, if you haven't already enrolled, you can click this enroll button and it will take you to this page right here. And there is a free 14-day trial for $1. And you can put your full name in here, your best email, and retype that best email, click continue, and you're ready to go. Okay. So it's a 3-step training process. Very simple. I know you've probably heard this from other people many times before, but they're not willing to be consistent like I am in understanding how to earn income from home. It's got to become a little bit more of a lifestyle. Give it 10 hours a week consistently, and you will see results when you connect with me and you are following exactly what I'm doing. And that's why I'm here to mentor and to coach you. Okay. So I also have a website. My full name is William Erik Burton, but I use the domain erikburton.com. And as you can see here, the link in the description below also has a link to where you can come directly to this. You don't have to give your email, but you can come directly to this and follow my specific training in this video right here. And then right below it, you'll see enroll now for $1, set up cash now funnel. And you can click on that link. You can also click on the preview the share funnel link. And the video will give you all of that information. It's about an 8-minute video, as you can see right there. And as you scroll down, you can also click on this to connect with me. And that is a contact page. Here's my contact page. You can also see that in the menu up top here. And you can see all of the social media connections that I have there. We also have our special VIP Facebook group that you can enter in, and I am the only admin for that group. So if I see that you've clicked on that to actually enter that to get into our training, you'll want to make sure that you're already at least signed up for the $1 promotion right here. $1 today turns into a 6-figure business. Okay. So as you can see, it gives you all kinds of information on me. And also, you can also click on the about and see the information about me specifically. I am who I say I am. I was a former collegiate coach, and I go through briefly what I was and what I used to do and up until 2015. And then next, also, you'll have the opportunity to see in the link in the description below our proof of withdrawal and actually what is going on. And this will be updated weekly. Okay. So you can see we already have a video in here at this point. And if you haven't enrolled and you're still looking at the withdrawal proof, we do have an enroll button right there. Okay. Now, there's also a link in the description to go to where you can actually sign up for our instant traffic. Okay. And this is that video here where you can get the information on understanding the training that we give. And all of this training right here that you'll see here is actually free. Okay. Once you submit just your email, you'll get all of this training for free. Okay. This isn't going to cost you a thing. Okay. And my mentorship, if you're signed up under me and with me in this program, you're not going to be charged any training ever. I give that for free consistently, at least twice a week, especially in a live event, a live private webinar event, as I said earlier, and also in content that I put on my YouTube channel and various other social media channels. Okay. And this is one of the traffic hubs that we use. Okay. My link is in the description below right there. So this is also going to be in the training for the endless traffic or instant traffic. Okay. So with that being said, if you're interested, I'm going to be doing these live videos consistently to where you'll continue to get to know me. And if you have questions, make sure that you come to ericburton.com and click on my contact me and actually submit a question on YouTube or Twitter, especially is a really good one. LinkedIn, any of those social media platforms. Now, you notice there's not a Facebook platform there. I don't really care for Facebook, and I actually really don't like using the Facebook group, but I am using it currently until I get a privatized page where I can bring all of the people in to give them their specific training. But I do have a private webinar that if you do come in and you are starting this process and this program, that I will make sure that you're on my email webinar list to where you can get into our webinars that I'll have once a week for our training. It'd be about a 1 to 2 hour training of understanding the process. And there you can ask me questions consistently. Okay. So I hope this has been a benefit to you. I didn't want it to go too long. I'm sure I've been a little bit over 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, but I don't like to go too much longer in those live events because I know you're busy and doing other things, especially during this holiday season. But I can tell you this is an opportunity that you at least need to take a look at. It's about producing a digital asset for yourself that you have 100% rights to, that you can actually start utilizing to earn you income, whether it be $100 extra a month or $500 extra a month or more. And you'll get that in the training as we go. But if you're sitting here thinking about how much money you can make or will make, then you need to change your or adjust your mindset a little bit. Okay. You want to make sure that you're willing to do whatever it takes consistently. And I didn't say more than 10 hours a week. You don't have to put a ton of time into these type of things to be consistent to earn a decent or even more income than I do. But to get to that six-figure level, you have to be consistent. And when I say six figures, I mean yearly. Okay. If you're not making at least six figures a year, at least $100,000 per year or more, then you're not following this simple process. Okay. And that's what this is a very simple process. Once you set it up, it's 3 steps and you're done. Okay. Pretty much. And you just go through the motions several times a week, several days a week for maybe a couple hours at a time to get everything done you need to, and it will prove itself to you at that point. So click on the link in the description below. Get to know me at ericburton.com as well. Connect with me if you have any questions. Click on the link in the description below to also enter your email and get started today. And I hope to speak with you soon. God bless. Have a great holiday. I'm not going to be back on until after Christmas Day, so it'll probably be the 26th of December, but I'm going to be coming on here consistently to help you understand what the process is, which is a very small process, a very simple 3-step process. And where did I learn that from? I learned that from mentors as well who have helped me get to that 6-figure per year level. And I want to do the same for you. My actual specific goal is to help at least 100,000 people reach that same 6-figure per year goal. Now, I know you might say that's a lot. Well, it is. And if I don't have that type of goal set, my mindset won't be correct as well. And therefore, I probably won't do very well at actually helping and mentoring any of you who actually decide to come in with me. So I have to have high standards for myself as well. I want to get to that 7-figure per year level. I'm getting closer and closer every day, and I'm taking those steps. And in order to do that, my job is to help you. Have a great day. God bless, and I'll see you on the next live stream.